today. Don't forget to come up to the game for calendar day. What better way in the past year than with pictures of the Lakers jersey?
The National Basketball Association and the Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to move toward or indoor play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection as possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to near threshold security or administration.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. Of course, there's the Rockets, just a few spots below there.
And you know, for the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Cam Whitmore. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Shepard, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Then it's MP, and it's Baji in its center. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You gotta wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Thompson outside. Brooks outside. Shot from the low block. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That one is no good. But Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time. Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brooks with a screen on Russell. Here's Shepard. Rebound the Lakers. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Fisher's checked in for Whitmore, and it's Jackson in for Shepherd. Free throw, no good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Fisher, the pass to Brooks. Off target with his three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lewis. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To end the run, Lewis grabs the board. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Jackson.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. And then Thompson, impressive.
Buries it from three-point range.
They're a D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Lewis misses. Fisher looking it over. Thompson outside. Jackson has the open look. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Indiana was terrific. He ended up with 62 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And a wide open look for Fisher. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Some changes for the Lakers. Haji's checked in, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dunn. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Jackson. A nice shot by MP.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Shepard. It's hauled in by Baji. Baji's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's James. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Whitmore. Thompson outside. Lets it fly from 18. The Lakers with the rebound. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Iguodaro, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
And Court watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
James right side. The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Houston Rockets.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The guard spot's filled by Russell and Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. And here's Brooks from outside. A rebound by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, that's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Whitmore. Blocked again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And it's in there. And that's now 37 points for MP.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Şengün. Whitmore with it. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Here's MP, and the basket is good. MP's got 39.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Brooks, the pass to Shepherd. The Rockets again can't hit.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
MP, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Brooks, the pass to Shepherd. And some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson against Lewis. Thompson in the post. Rebounded by the Lakers. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Baji.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Rockets trail by 17. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Lakers making a change here. James has checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Fisher's checked in for Shepherd. Şengün finds Fisher. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Baji. Baji's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Thompson against Lewis. The drive by Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
That was an electrifying drive by Thompson. And that's how you get in there. Go fast and go hard.
In the corner, it's MP. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Baji. Baji's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. MP kicks to Russell. Back to Lewis for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 21. Thompson surveying the floor. With the crossover, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
And Lewis has it in the corner. No good on the three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Fisher is out there with Shepard. Then it's Morris. Then it's Thompson. And it's Iguodala in at the 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Rockets trail by 15. Thompson passes to Shepard. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. James up top. Outside Lewis. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Brooks checked in. And again, the Lakers no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Shepard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lewis. Pass to Clark. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
3-pointer, Brooks, and the 3 ball is good.
When he gets the opportunity, they are counting on Brooks to hit that shot.
Outside Lewis. Iguodala grabs the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And he gets the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. The 3 from MP. Nailed from 3-point land. Lewis has got 55.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Now Whitmore. Pass to Shepard. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's MP. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. To the inside, Brooks. Off on the layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against Houston.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Bounce pass from Reeves, and stolen by Whitmore. Here's Thompson, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet. LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And yep, another basket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. And he makes that one. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lewis misses. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Whitmore. Offline with his 3. Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.
All right, you guys, we need to talk about MP for a minute. This guy is blowing up.
Blowing up? Hasn't he always been nice?
Oh, the past means nothing, Russell.
Well, actually, in this context, Jalen, the past does mean a great deal.
In this context, it means a lot, actually.
Okay, if you are saying that someone is blowing up, that means they have not previously blown up, and so they're kinetic in a way. And your entire argument is predicated on knowledge of the past.
Man said kinetic.
You use a lot of big words, Toby, but you don't know ball. This is a what have you done for me lately league, and as my friends in finance say, past performance is not indicative of future results.
What is your point?
My point is nothing is guaranteed in this life. Nothing. So the fact that MP is playing well, this season, like an all-star, is noteworthy.
Well, he's an all-star by every all-in-one metric that you can measure him by.
Don't care.
I mean, he definitely passes the eye test. So metrics plus eye test equals baller.
He destroys the eye test.
What does that mean?
MP is one of the best forwards in the league today. End of story. Shut it down. Show is over.
Jalen, we talked about throwing the mics. Do not throw the mics, please.
I'm the boss. I'll throw any mics I want.
But you won't throw Michael Jordan, though.
There it is.
Way to bring the effort tonight.